Okay, so I've been hearing the wind whoosh and howl and sound mean, and it's shaking all our screen doors. So I've been trying to put it off. Supposedly, 3 o'clock. It's now quarter till. 3 o'clock is supposed to be the warmest point of the day, and I think it's only going to be like 62. Let's see what my watch says. 60 degrees right now, and 60 according to my watch. So probably 60, 62. That's the only thing with this run streak thing is just no excuses, right? Once I posted, you guys saw me running on a treadmill only because it was raining outside and it was below 50 degrees. Yeah, but I got new shoes, so hopefully those shoes will help propel me forward. The goal will be 4 miles. Just for the sake of focusing, I will not be taking you guys out there with me today. I'm gonna leave my phone in, and I'll let you guys know. As I'm getting ready for those interested, these are the Hoka Skyline Float X, which I was surprised to discover that these are actually a portion of the materials used are actually recycled plant-based materials. And you know Hokas are notorious for having a lot of cushion, but this plating that it has, I think the plating here, this color, this yellow color here, is supposed to be like sugar cane, something like that. That plating down there. Um, it's a really high shoe, but walking with these, it propels you forward, and you can check out the the funky geometric heel for your heel strike. So I'm really excited. These are advertised as a trail shoe, and I honestly prefer trail running shoes. The interesting thing for me though is that in Hoka's I am a size 12. Well, this is the first pair that I've owned, but I'm a size 12 in Hoka's and an 11 and a half in Asics. So these are, because our trail shoes are a little bit more chunky, a little bit more heavy base to them, and they're tall. They're really, really tall, but they're super comfy. They are super comfy, and I like that the top isn't completely like super, super thin. It's breathable right here, but yeah. So we'll see how these fit really, really nicely. Oof, open up the door. You can feel that cool breeze. Hubby said that when the wind hits you, it's cold. The sun is warm, but once that wind, it's the wind chill. So, wish me luck. Dama. And I'm back. Yes, it is that windy out there. I don't know if you could hear it. You could hear the whoosh whoosh against our window. But it is cooler out there. But once you get moving, there was me and I'm pretty sure they're part of the same pack, but I saw a group of runners um, near the end of my route, like probably around mile 3.5. I came across two packs of runners. The shoes are amazing, but honestly, um, they're my heaviest shoes yet. So I have the Hover Mega 2s, and honestly, this one is heavier. I would say, yeah, it's heavier. Definitely. Yeah, these have a really chunky base too. You could see that high rise in them. Like literally the base of the shoe is right up here. So these are both pretty high, and I think if we compare them, they're pretty similar. This one's a little bit higher actually up in the arch. Actually, it just looks like that, but they're fairly much the same. So so I'm used to running with these ones. These ones are a little bit wonky at first. They're heavy enough to where it feels weird when you're just walking in them. Now they are advertised as like a hiking shoe, but once your momentum in running, that plate has really really good shock absorption. My knees feel fantastic. Other than like the usual strain, there was no major knee pain. The most annoying thing out there today was the wind, running against the wind, and you'll see on my route too as well. I kind of took certain alternate twists and turns. I tried to change it up a bit, and now I think I know what I need to do because I'm still not hitting 5 miles yet. So I'm still going to stick with the familiar territory, just so that I can work on my cadence more. Because these shoes were so amazing that my running pace was lower than what it was yesterday. So my running pace was just under 11 minutes, like 10:55, and I think this one was 10:15 or something like that. But it went significantly lower. Still comfortable. My heart rate, I'll have to check that later again, but my heart rate, I think, was okay. I felt good. It was windy, and that was really the most annoying thing to put up with, was running against the wind. And it was a breeze with the wind pushing me on the way back. So now I think I know what to do with my familiar territory route in order to get up to 5 miles without having to essentially repeat loops at the end, because that kind of gets annoying. And yeah, I feel more relaxed when I'm out there. I'm not fighting for my life anymore. And so right now I'm focused on getting the distance. That's my main goal, is working up so that I could start doing 8-10 mile runs again. Well, the highest I've ever ran distance wise was 6 miles, I know. And that was when I was like 21, 22 years old. It was over a decade ago. And yeah, I want to get back to 6 mile runs. And I know it just takes consistency and time. So tomorrow we'll see how my knees feel. If my knees feel okay, I think I'm going to push it to 2 miles at work. Other than that, I think the mile and a half is doing okay. I do know I need a rest too as well, right? And so my rest days are going to be the mile and a half runs. But my knees feel good. I still need to incorporate squatting, knee strengthening exercises. I need to do a good stretch session after this. But yeah, day 11 of the 2026 run streak, and I feel great. I feel great. I think through that slump of the soreness, the tightness. I just need to do better with hydration. I need to stretch a lot more, but I feel great after today. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the nervousness. I was kind of really fighting myself in getting out there and getting it done. Again, the wind sounds scary, but once I was out there, it was annoying for the first, 10-15 minutes. But then again, blood circulation, you get hotter, and then it's okay, let's go. A slight back pain at the beginning, but then it went away eventually too. So I need to stretch. But you know, that mentalness of fighting yourself when, like, I don't feel like doing it. I feel that nervousness, especially before races. I always tell my athletes this, like, those nerves, they never go away. They never go away. So it just becomes familiar habit of training your brain to, even though I feel this nervousness, I'm still gonna get it done. I'm still gonna do it anyway. We're just gonna do it. So it goes back to that reflection of, you're not always going to feel inspired to run. You're not always going to be that motivated. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Some days you're going to be, I don't want to, right? And what this run streak is, I think, training my brain to do, which is a good thing, is just to persevere. And even though I don't want to, it's like, we're going to do it anyway. Even if it's just a mile, even if it's just a mile and a half, you're still going to do it anyway. So I I feel good right now. The endorphins are kicking in. I gotta stretch. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'm Pastor, and I hope you have a good Monday in the morning.